Number 59 with a good start. That is Hunter Johnson out of Drayton, North Dakota. Junior 2 stock fan 380 class on the racetrack, ages 13 to 17. You must run a stock chassis and a stock fan-cooled engine up to 380 cc. So that's the rules in the Junior 2 stock fan 380 class for 13 to 17-year-olds. This race was scheduled for 3 laps. Lap number 1 now in the books officially is the number 60 in the second spot. That is Braxton Cassidy out of St. Genevieve, Manitoba. Last lap, 60 miles per hour, 6-0 on the radar gun. White flag coming out this time for your leader in race number 1 in the Junior 2 Stock Fan 380 class. That is the 59. The driver is Hunter Johnson out of Drayton, North Dakota. 1 more lap to go. The flag man on the front straightaway is Riley. As the number 60 rides on by, Braxton Cassidy out of St. Genevieve, Manitoba. The leader well with a huge lead here. Full straightaway on the big half mile. As your leader comes out of turn number 3 and 4 and down the front straightaway, the first winner of the day in race number 1 on your schedule will be the number 59 of Hunter Johnson out of Drayton, North Dakota. 2001 Polaris Johnson Racing chassis takes the checkered flag in race number 1. Race 2 coming up momentarily, brought to you by Wet Distribution, FXR, Moosehead, and Twisted Tea. All right, all part of your USSA series here. That is the USSA Pro Star Cup, and we are ready to go with the Pro Champ 440 class. The number 26 is out of Beausejour, Manitoba on a 2019 Articat. This is Quinn Whitechuck, first time ever in this highly competitive class. This is the premier class in the USSA Pro Star Cup, and they will be racing for the first tour event in the feature later on. Lining up second, the 220 Gunnar Stern out of West Chicago, Illinois, riding a 2022 Skidoo. He is sponsored by Red Bull and Woody's Traction, 2-time USSA champ and a 3-time CPTC champion on the 2020 Skidoo. Aboard the number 75, this is the Cook Motorsports 75 out of Dayton, Minnesota, 2016 Wall chassis. The driver is Calvin Cook. And riding the number 8, a local boy out of Goner, Manitoba, riding the Skidoo BRP FXR Racing Skidoo. This is Travis McDonald. And on the 102, the reigning CPTC champ, also a 4-time Eagle River World champion on a 2020 Polaris. He is sponsored by Wall Brothers Racing, Jimmy Johns, and FXR Racing. The 102 out of Hutchinson, Minnesota is Blaine Stevenson. And first time in the Pro Champ class as well. He's on the front straightaway on that good-looking Demon Racing number 370. That is Matt Salai out of Garson. And riding the 87, the first female to ever run Pro Champ sleds here in Beausejour out of Drayton, North Dakota. Madison Phillips scheduled to start on the 87, and that is a 2020 Wall Brothers Johnson chassis. Getting set to go. We have a total of 7 Pro Champs here, and they will compete for the Canadian Power Toboggan Championships right here tomorrow in Beausejour. That will be the 59th running Sunday right here on the big half mile. Don't forget, we are broadcasting live with cooldown.tv. We want to welcome all of you that are tuned in on the internet, bringing you to this great event. Lots of racing to do. We have a total of 34 races on the schedule thus far. Looks like we have a few riders missing here. Riley looks him over and waves the green flag. Look at that, a great start for the number 87, Madison Phillips. Racing down the back straightaway. They are moving already. Wow. Pro Champ 440s. Looks like troubles for the 370 as they roar by the start-finish line. Travis McDonald in the second spot on the number 8. He's out of Goner, Manitoba. Zalai parked on the inside of the back straightaway by the looks of things. Green flag still on the racetrack. No yellow as of yet. Great racing up front. The 102, Blaine Stevenson, battling with Travis McDonald, the reigning CPTC champion right now, showing the way. But Travis McDonald not giving up on that skidoo. He is right there. Green flag being displayed still on the front chute. Look at Travis McDonald on the 8. He is charging right by the 102, sponsored by Wall Brothers Racing, but Stevenson battles right back in turn number 1 and 2. What a great race here in race 2 on your schedule, the Pro Champ 440s. 7 laps is the distance. What a race up front. Look in turn number 1 and 2. They are moving right along here. Travis McDonald once again taking a run at the leader in turn number 1 and 2, but can't get the job done. Closest race of the day so far here in your Pro Champ 440 class, part of your USSA Pro Star Cup Series event. White flag is being displayed. One more shot here for Goner's Travis McDonald, 2017 Valcourt champ. Trying to get by a very fast number 102. Troubles for Travis McDonald as he slows in turn number 3. That will eliminate his chances in this first race. Checkers for the Wall Brothers, 102. '87 comes across. Madison Phillips finishes her first race on a Pro Champ 440 sled. Matt Zalai on the 370 is running, but slowly. And Travis McDonald with troubles over in turn number 3. Pride of Goner, Manitoba. Sponsored by Skidoo, BRP, and FXR Racing. Will need assistance in turn 3. All right, moving on to our next races. Race number 3 coming up. Sportsman 600 for 5 laps. Then we'll go with 2 races of Pro Formula 500s. Race number 4 and race number 5. Both 5 laps. Race 6 will be our RM 300 SS fan-cooled free air. Saturday final. Race 7 will be the ice bikes. We'll go to 2-wheelers for race number 7. And race 8 will be your ATV Open before a grooming break. Brought to you by Cubex. We understand there has been a change to the format. Of course, we just saw race number 2. That's the Pro Champ 440s with some riders missing. Well, we are going to add a race, so those ones that were missing should make the line this time. So an extra Pro Champ 440 race for you coming up. Then it will be the Sportsman 600s, then the Pro Formula 500s, and on from there. Pro Champ 440s, of course, your premier ice oval class. It is the Canadian Championship class and the USSA Pro Star Cup class. Of course, they are on custom-built chassis with stock 440 engines. Minimum weight is 400 pounds, and you're not allowed any exotic material like carbon fiber, magnesium, or titanium. So Pro Champ 440 is coming to the racetrack for their second race. Very, very exotic sleds, very expensive, and very fast. All right, here they come. Yeah, we'll see them when we get here. All right, collecting over in turn number 3 and 4 as we get set to go racing in the Pro Champ 440 class. This will actually be race number 3 on the day, which is not on your schedule. Good look at number 75 of Calvin Cook out of Dayton, Minnesota. 26 of Quinn Whitechuck, and the 220 of G-Money Gunnar Stern, the Red Bull Skidoo. He is out of West Chicago, Illinois. Also sponsored by Woody's Traction. 2-time USSA champion and a 3-time CPTC champion. 2020 Skidoo getting a heck of a start there and the whole shot here in our second race of the Pro Champ 440 class. Lap number 1 is done here. Gunnar Stern showing the way. All right, if you'd like to make adjustments to your program, you can call this race 2B. Race 2B is the Pro Champ 440 class. G-Money Gunnar Stern out of West Chicago, Illinois, showing the way, and quite convincingly as he builds his lead throughout this race. Race 2B or Pro Champ 440s. Red Bull Skidoo looking awful, awful quick. Quinn Whitechuck in his first Pro Champ 440 race in the second spot. Good look at number 75, Calvin Cook, on the Cook Motorsport 75 out of Dayton, Minnesota. That is a 2022 wall chassis in the third spot. But G-Money continues to get the job done here in Race 2B, your Pro Champ 440 class. Ticking down the laps is G-Money Gunnar Stern, sponsored by Red Bull and Woody's Traction Products. Great rider out of the West Chicago, Illinois area. This time around, the white flag should be out, indicating just one more lap for your leader, Gunnar Stern. And there it is, 1 to go for the number 220. Here comes second and third place now. 26, Quinn Whitechuck out of Beausejour. He is riding a 2019 Arctic Cat. Cook on the 2022 wall chassis. Checkered flag is out, not much question about that one. Gunnar Stern out of West Chicago, Illinois on the Red Bull Skidoo takes the win in Race 2B in the Pro Champ 440 class. Second, a pretty good run for the 26 of Quinn Whitechuck out of Beausejour. And the 75 is third, Calvin Cook out of Dayton, Minnesota, aboard the 2022 wall chassis, will take third spot in Race 2B, the Pro Champ 440 class. All right, rolling right along here. This should be race number 3, your Sportsman 600s for 5 laps. Riding the 16 is DJ Saluk out of Beausejour, Manitoba. That is a 2000 Polaris. Aboard the 116, keep your eyes on this guy, awful fast each and every year. John Zielinski is on the 116 out of Winnipeg. The number 15 is Kyle Omachinski. He is from Beausejour. The 23, Will Manchelenko from St. Malo. That is a 1996 Skidoo. Also aboard a 96 Skidoo. Out of Beausejour is the 13. This is Jonathan Hall. And driving the 33R is Will Resenbrink out of Malacca, Minnesota. A 1994 and a half Polaris. Sportsman 600 class, 1983 to 2000 production Articat, Skidoo, Yamaha, or Polaris snowmobiles can be included. 600cc max, no chassis modifications are allowed, and limited engine mods are allowed. Of course, the skis are changed, as you can see, in the tunnels, but no major chassis work is allowed. And a good start for the number 15. Wow. Kyle Omachinski out of Beausejour, Manitoba, aboard a 2000 Polaris. Look at the action in turn 1 and 2. They are getting at it early. Oh, we've got a rider down into the bales. And the rider is already up. How about a hand for him? Wow. That looked pretty bad, and I'm sure the rider is a little shook up, but we will get a red flag and start this one once again. Our safety crew will get to work on the back straightaway. On race number 3 on your schedule, the Sportsman 600s. If you're in the pit area, race 4 and 5, the same class, Pro Formula 500. So race 4, Pro Formula 500, race 5, Pro Formula 500. Those are the next two after the Sportsman 600 race. After that, it'll be the Relic mods. That'll be race 6 on your schedule. Ice bikes, then ATV Open, then a Cubex grooming break. Anybody see? Looks like the driver on the back straightaway is the 116 of John Zielinski out of Winnipeg, riding a 1998 Skidoo. Good to see John is up and walking around. His sled will be taken back to the pit area, obviously, and evaluated. Over 4,000 bales around the half-mile oval here at CPTC. That is a lot of work for the volunteers. A beautiful facility, and they work awful hard to keep this place ticking right along. Once again, a big welcome to all the folks watching at home on cooldown.tv. Also told we're going to go live on Facebook a couple of times here today, so you can also check it out over there if you like. Once again, to staging, final call. Race 4 and 5, Pro Formula 500s. Race 6, Relic mods. Then the ice bikes, then the ATV Open. Zielinski now has been cleaned up, the number 116 back to the pit area. So we will restart this race 3 on your schedule, the Sportsman 600s, momentarily. Well, the Relic mods coming up in race number 6. Always interesting to watch those sleds. Those engines are old. They must be from the 71 production year or earlier. You can modify, but Relic mods, an engine pre-1971. DJ Saluk out of Beausejour on the number 16, first to the line. There's the 15 of Kyle Omachinski, who got the whole shot last time. 23, that is Will Manchelenko, the 13, of course. Out there as well, that is Jonathan Hall out of Beausejour. Jonathan is on a 1996 Skidoo, and the 33R is Will Resenbrink out of Minnesota. 94.5 Polaris. Look at that number 15, shot out of a cannon once again. Kyle Omachinski out of Beausejour on his 2000 Polaris with a great start. Just a note to all of our trackside parkers, if you're listening in on 88.5 FM, we ask that you please turn off your headlights. There is a truck or a car in turn 4 with their headlights on. Thank you. That was quick. That is for obvious safety reasons. Don't want to blind the drivers as they come through turn 3 and 4. Racing number 3, race 3 on your schedule today. Sportsman 600s. Will Resenbrink on the 33R showing the way. Kyle Omachinski out of Beausejour on the 15 in a battle for second and third place now.